Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Pete. Please hit like, share and subscribe. We are going down in there where you can see that mist to what is supposed to be the world's most dangerous river. I'll get my stuff on, get packed up, and we'll get down there and we'll have a look. You can clearly see the mist rising from where the water is. Okay, it looks like it'll be a nice day. There's a waterfall around there somewhere as well, so we'll have a look at that. So right in the centre of the screen there is Baden Tower, and where we're stood right here there was a painter called William Turner, and he used to come up here painting a lot of his works, and from this point is where he has painted this scenery. I'll put it up. As you can see, hardly anything has changed at all. It's a lovely view. We may go up to Baden Tower in a future episode. Let's continue on to find the Strid, which this beautiful piece of water flows into. Look how wide that is. It is lovely round here. Bit of nature, trees, it's not too cold, it's winter. Peaceful water next to me. I have a feeling it won't remain that peaceful when we get down there, because we're going to go see the world's most dangerous river, apparently. Now, I'm sure there are rivers out there that have claimed more lives, that have got bigger rapids, that are deeper, that appear more dangerous. However, with this river, it's allegedly got a 100% death rate. If you fall in, or you go in by accident, you don't get out, you're dead. And it will keep you down there. There are whirlpools under there, bubbles rising. And this beautiful calm river that you can see behind me now, look at that. As beautiful and as calm as that is, it turns into a death trap. So we'll continue down there and we'll find this river. Just a quick note of first recorded death was of a William de Romney, the son of a wealthy landowner around these parts, and the latest ones were a wedding couple who happened to fall in and died. There have been numerous ones in between. Nobody keeps count. No one can tell you how many people have actually died in it. All I want to know is, am I going to slip in? Nah, I'm not going to go that close. However, it is winter. It will look rough, I imagine. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can hear me over the water. This is the River Wharf. Look how wide that is. And it's fairly deep at the moment because we are slap bang in winter and we've had a lot of rainfall. Look how turbulent that's becoming. The embankments are made out of gritstone, so it's quite soft and wears away relatively easily. We'll continue down and we'll go try and find the Strid. This is our way down. The wharf is down there, getting narrower. Going under this lovely tree. And I think our area of Strid that we're looking for is down there. But we've had a lot of rain, so it's probably going to be looking pretty bad down there. Now, I've come down here at winter to see what it looks like. As you can see, it looks fairly aggressive down there. People die here, especially during the summer months, where it looks calm and placid, but actually it's a death trap, because as wide as that water is up there, it just don't all disappear. It narrows down there to about 1.5 metre gap during the summer, hence being able to stride across it. What is good for a bootless Benny? With these dark words begin my tale, and their meaning is, whence can comfort spring when prayer is of no avail? What is good for a bootless Benny? The falconer to the lady said, and she made answer, endless sorrow, for she knew her son was dead. She knew it by the falconer's words, and from the look of the falconer's eye, and from the love which was in her soul for her youthful Romilly. Young Romilly through Barden woods is ranging high and low, and holds a greyhound in a leash to let it slip upon buck or doe. The pair have reached that fearful chasm, how tempting to bestride, for lordly wharf is there pent in, with rocks on either side. And hither is young Romilly come, and what may now forbid, that he, perhaps for the 100th time, shall bound across the Strid. He sprang in glee, for what cared he? The river was strong, the rocks were steep, but the greyhound in the leash hung back, and checked him in his leap. The boy is in the arms of the wharf, and strangled by a merciless force, for never more was young Romilly seen, till he rose a lifeless corpse. Now there is stillness in the vale, and long unspeaking sorrow. Wharf shall be to pitying hearts a name more sad than Yarrow. If for a lover the lady wept, a solace she might borrow from death, and from the passion of death old Wharf might heal her sorrow. He was a tree that stood alone, and proudly did its branches wave, and the root of this delightful tree was in her husband's grave. Long, long in darkness did she sit, and her first words were, let there be in Bolton, on the field of Wharf, a stately priory. The stately priory was reared, and Wharf, as he moved along, to matins joined a mournful voice, nor failed at even song. And the lady prayed in heaviness, that looked not for relief, but slowly did her succour come, and a patience to her grief. Oh, there is never sorrow of heart that shall lack a timely end, if but to God we turn, and ask him to be our friend. A little bit further off from the Strid we've got Bolton Aqueduct. We can get up there to have a look. I'm not sure of the age on this. And here we are on top of the aqueduct. Three light turrets. I don't know why that's got that there. Maybe there was electricity up here at one time. That's going up towards Barden Tower, what you can see up there, which we'll cover in another episode in future. And that's the way we've just come from to the Strid down there. looks like it's 4 of these turrets in total. Can't remember what they call those bits now, what the recesses are. Mimicking a medieval fort. Let's have a look back over. We'll stand in one of these. There you go, so from here we're going to go on and find the Valley of Desolation. Not really certain where it is, but I think it's up in those hills somewhere. Yeah, that's nice that. I like it. I'm impressed. Let's march on down here. It's supposed to be quite a spectacular waterfall, this. Although it's close to the Strid and this bridge, which is a popular walking area, I seem to think people don't bother too much with the waterfall because it's a bit off the beaten track. I'll tell you why it's called the Valley of Desolation while I'm there. There are little bits of benches all over this place. You can definitely come up here with a picnic. Look at that one there, that's quite nice, that modern feature built with the old stone. Lots of wildlife and birds around. Okay, let's continue on. As I'm walking down to the Valley of Desolation, Bolton Bridge being up there, this being the wharf, the Strid being down there, I'm coming across loads of areas like this. I don't know if you can see how far down that is there, but that is a long way. But if we follow it up here, it goes underneath the path to a gully, and up there into the field. There's a little squirrel up there. There are loads of these gullies catching overflow from the moors up there. As you can see, the wharf is in a real deep valley here. It does level out at Bolton Abbey, and if you want to see that, go check out my Bolton Abbey video. And we've got another one here, look. I've only walked 10 metres, if that. And the other one's there. Then we'll just come here. And we've got another overflow from the fields and the moors up there. I'll continue on. And we'll get to that Valley of Desolation. And a little bit further down, we've got one here. It's actually flowing. Now that is quite a challenging walk that way. I expect if you're an experienced walker, it'd be fairly moderate, but it's a long way. It's a long way than I thought it was going to be. If I'd known this, I wouldn't have bothered. But actually saying that, I've seen photographs of the place and I do want to see it. I can hear water rushing from that area there, and it comes down off these hills that you can see behind me, and I believe that rocky outcrop there is called Simon's Seat. Now there's got to be a way down there somehow. Looks like there's a track here. A bit slippy. I'm probably going to need my hands to get down there. This one looks a bit better. There's a track here. More of a gradient. Looks like a vehicle track actually. And it does look like it's been cut away by diggers or something to get down here. This is a lot better, it's grassy. You see that embankment there? Looks like that's been dug away. And then as you can see behind me, it looks like a track for vehicles. Must be nearly there, I can hear it. Alright, I'll continue on and I'll see you when we're there. So I found it after one heck of a hike. There we go, we'll go down, get some pictures of that. Looks beautiful. That waterfall is genuinely beautiful. Yorkshire's not renowned for waterfalls, or even England really. So it's extra special when we find them. Or we go visit them. Who doesn't like a waterfall? I got drenched. As you can probably see, I'm soaked. Getting close to it for some photographs and some video footage, and the spray off it is horrendous. I hope I got some decent footage of it. I keep looking down because I don't want to fall over. Got a little narrow bridge here to cross. The waterfall bit over there to my left. That way. So from this point here, you can just see it there. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like it and share it. And until the next one, take care.